Something wicked lives in the walls of 657 Boulevard. It watches, it waits. The house, with its darkened windows and eerie silence, seems to hold its breath, as if anticipating the next move of its unsuspecting inhabitants. Shadows dance across the unkempt lawn, whispering secrets of the past. It knows your every move. Every creak of the floorboards, every flicker of the lights is a reminder that you are never truly alone. The eyes that watch from the shadows are unblinking, ever present, and filled with a malevolent intent. This isn't a scene from a horror film. It's real. The quiet suburban streets, the picturesque homes, all hide a dark secret. The facade of normalcy is just that, a facade. Beneath it lies a story so chilling it defies belief. This is the chilling tale of the Watcher House, a story that sent shivers down the spines of a family and captivated a nation. The Broadus family, who thought they had found their dream home, soon found themselves living in a nightmare. The letters began arriving, each one more disturbing than the last, filled with threats and ominous warnings. Our story unfolds in Westfield, New Jersey, a peaceful suburban town known for its friendly atmosphere and charming homes. A place where neighbours greet each other with smiles and children play freely in the streets. But even in this idyllic setting, darkness can lurk. It was here that the Broadus family moved into their dream home. 657 Boulevard, a grand six-bedroom Dutch colonial with a sprawling lawn. They envisioned a future filled with happiness and cherished memories. The house, with its stately architecture and inviting presence, seemed perfect. Little did they know, their dream would soon transform into a living nightmare. The once welcoming home became a prison of fear and uncertainty. The Watcher, an unseen tormentor, turned their lives upside down, leaving them to question their safety and sanity at every turn. The trouble began with a letter. Not just any letter, but a chilling message addressed to the new owner in unsettlingly slanted handwriting. The writer, who identified themselves only as the Watcher, claimed to have been watching the house for decades, inheriting the role from their own father. The Watcher's words were filled with an unnerving familiarity, detailing intimate knowledge of the house's layout, the family's names, and even the nickname of the youngest Broadus child. The letters were a bizarre mix of mundane observations and veiled threats, leaving the family deeply disturbed. "Do you need to fill the house with the young blood I requested?" one letter read, sending a chill down the Broadus' spines. "I'm pleased to know your names now," another stated, "and the name of the young blood you have brought to me." The letters grew increasingly disturbing, filled with references to the house's history, whispers of rituals, and unsettling questions about the children. The Watcher claimed to be a protector of the house, a guardian against those who dared to inhabit it. The family, understandably terrified, immediately contacted the police. Fear became a constant companion for the Broadus family. Every creak of the floorboard, every rustle of leaves outside their windows amplified their anxieties. They installed security cameras, hired private investigators, and even considered razing the house to the ground. Living in their dream home became unbearable. The children were afraid to sleep alone, and the parents were haunted by the thought of an unseen observer lurking in the shadows. The once welcoming house had transformed into a prison of paranoia. Section 5. The investigation begins. The police launched a full-scale investigation, determined to unmask the Watcher. They analysed handwriting, investigated neighbours, and even looked into past residents of the house. Theories abounded, ranging from a disgruntled former homeowner to a prank gone wrong. Despite their best efforts, the investigation hit dead end after dead end. The watcher, it seemed, was a master of anonymity, their identity shrouded in mystery. The letters stopped as abruptly as they had begun, leaving the Broadus family trapped in a nightmare with no end in sight. Section 6. A community shrouded in suspicion. The story of the Watcher House spread like wildfire, captivating the nation and casting a dark cloud over the idyllic town of Westfield. What was once a peaceful and tight-knit community quickly became a place of fear and suspicion. The residents, who once greeted each other with warm smiles and friendly waves, now looked at one another with wary eyes. The sense of security that had defined Westfield was shattered, replaced by an undercurrent of anxiety that permeated every street and home. Neighbours turned on each other, suspicions simmering beneath the surface of polite conversations. Every glance, every whisper was scrutinised. The community's fabric was unravelling, thread by thread, as trust eroded and fear took its place. People who had lived side by side for years began to question each other's motives and actions. Was it the reclusive man at the end of the street? His odd behaviour and secretive nature made him an easy target for suspicion. People whispered about his late-night activities and the strange comings and goings at his house. Or perhaps it was the strange family with the constantly drawn blinds. Their reluctance to engage with the community and their seemingly odd habits made them the subject of many rumours. The air was thick with speculation, and no one felt safe from the prying eyes of their neighbours. The community, once a symbol of suburban tranquility, became a breeding ground for paranoia and distrust. The streets that were once filled with the laughter of children and the chatter of friendly neighbours now echoed with silence and unease. The Watcher's presence had turned a haven into a place of fear. The unseen eyes of the Watcher, it seemed, had not only terrorised one family, but had also cast a shadow over the entire town. The fear of being watched, of being the next target, loomed large in everyone's mind. The once vibrant community of Westfield was now shrouded in suspicion, each resident wondering who among them could be trusted. Section 7. The Weight of Unseen Eyes. Unable to bear the psychological toll of living under the Watcher's gaze, the Broadus family ultimately decided to sell their dream home, albeit at a significant loss. The house, which once represented their aspirations and future, had become a prison of fear and anxiety. Every creak, every shadow seemed to whisper of unseen eyes, watching, waiting. The decision to leave was not easy, but it was necessary for their sanity and peace of mind. The new owners too received letters, though they have chosen to remain silent about their content. The mystery of the Watcher continued, shrouded in secrecy and fear. The letters, filled with cryptic messages and ominous warnings, served as a constant reminder that the house was never truly theirs. The silence of the new owners only added to the enigma, leaving the neighbourhood in a state of perpetual unease. The Watcher House, once a symbol of hope and new beginnings, became a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the most unexpected places. Its eerie presence loomed over the community, a stark contrast to the dreams it once held. The house stood as a testament to the unknown, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurred. The Broadus family, forever marked by their experience, moved on, but the trauma of unseen eyes watching their every move continues to haunt them. Their story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful dreams can turn into the most harrowing nightmares. The weight of unseen eyes is a burden they carry with them, a shadow that follows them wherever they go. Section 8. The mystery endures. To this day, the identity of the Watcher remains a mystery. Theories abound, but concrete evidence is elusive. Was it a twisted prank, a vengeful neighbour, or something far more sinister? The truth, like the Watcher itself, remains hidden in the shadows. The story of 657 Boulevard serves as a chilling reminder that even in the perceived safety of our homes, we are not always alone. The unseen eyes of the Watcher continue to watch, a haunting testament to the enduring power of mystery and fear. Section 9. A haunting question. As you lock your doors tonight and settle into the supposed safety of your home, remember the story of the Watcher House. Look out your windows into the darkness beyond the glass. Could someone be watching you, their motives shrouded in shadow?